We've spent the last few days exploring some of the most beautiful gardens in England, and one thing that really stood out to us is the architectural stonework. The urns, the fountains, the statues that give these gardens so much structure and so much history. So today, we're going behind the scenes to see how some of these iconic pieces are actually made. Hi everyone, Janie here. Welcome back. We are here at the Haddonstone factory and we are getting a behind the scenes look at how these craftsmen and craftswomen create magic out of cast stone. If you've ever walked through a formal garden and noticed beautiful stone urns, fountains, or statues, there's a good chance they were made by Haddonstone. Over the past few days, we've actually been seeing their work in some of the gardens we've visited, and it's one of those things that adds so much structure and history to a space. Haddonstone is a British company that specializes in architectural cast stone with pieces used in historic estates, private gardens, and landscape design projects all over the world. And they're especially known for their classical designs, urns, fountains, statues, and benches that feel like they've been part of the garden forever. While the company is based in England, they also have a factory in the United States, which allows their pieces to be more accessible for projects around the world. As we arrived at the factory, we were first greeted by Ted, the resident border collie and official factory mascot, who gave us the warmest welcome. And through Ted, we were introduced to his owner, Catherine Cates, the production director who oversees everything happening here on the factory floor. As we started the tour, what really stood out to us right away was the feeling of the team. It didn't feel like a typical factory. It felt much more like a group of people who genuinely enjoy working together and taking a lot of pride in what they do. Catherine moved through each area almost like a conductor, checking in with her team, answering questions, and making sure everything was running smoothly, while also giving everyone the space to really shine in their craft. You could tell that every person here plays an important role in the process, and that level of care and collaboration really shows in the final pieces. What I loved about this next part of the tour is that we were able to follow the entire process from start to finish and really see how each piece comes to life. Every piece begins with the mold, but what I didn't realize is that these molds actually start as hand-sculpted works of art. Haddonstone has their own in-house artists who create each design out of clay by hand, carefully shaping every curve, every edge, and every little detail. And whatever is captured in that original clay model is what carries all the way through to the final piece. So this step is incredibly important. When you see it up close, the level of detail is kind of amazing, and it really gives you a new appreciation for just how much artistry goes into something that might look so effortless in a garden. From there, the cast stone is added to the mold, and this part can actually look a little different depending on the type of cast stone being used. In some cases, the mixture is carefully packed in by hand, while in others, it's poured in more like a liquid. Either way, the goal is the same, to make sure every detail of that mold is perfectly captured. One thing I found really interesting during the tour is that Haddonstone actually makes 3 different types of cast stone, and each one is used a little differently depending on the piece. The first is called tech stone, which is a wet mix that includes aggregates, so think of it as having a bit more weight and density to it. This is often used for pieces where you want that really solid, substantial feel. The second is called tech light, which is also a wet mix, but it's reinforced with glass fibers, so it still has strength, but it's much lighter, making it easier to work with for certain designs or installations. And then there's dry cast, or what they call Haddonstone, which starts as more of a powder that's packed into the mold. This method creates a really crisp detail, and it's used for a lot of their classic pieces. You definitely don't need to remember all that, but it really helps explain why different pieces look and feel the way they do, and how they're designed to work in a garden. Once the mold is filled, the piece is left to set, usually overnight, allowing everything to firm up and hold its shape. This part was so satisfying to watch, as the mold is carefully removed and the piece is revealed for the first time. At this stage, you can really start to see the design come to life, but it's still just the beginning. For dry cast pieces, they're then moved into a curing chamber where they're given time to properly strengthen and develop their durability. It's one of those behind-the-scenes steps that you don't see in the final product, but it makes a huge difference. From there, the pieces are hand-finished, especially with the Tech Stone and Tech Light products, where any final detailing, smoothing, and refining takes place. And this is where the craftsmanship really shines, because each piece is carefully worked on by hand to bring out its full character. Once everything is complete, the pieces are carefully palletized and prepared to be shipped out, ready to find their place in gardens all over the world. And seeing this entire process from mold to finished piece really gives you a whole new appreciation for what goes into something that in a garden can feel so effortless and so timeless. Okay, you guys, I'm so excited. This right here is my West Lodge fountain that's going in my back garden. I cannot believe I'm gonna get to see it being unmolded. It's already been poured, it's already sat overnight, and it's ready. It's, you know, it's like the big reveal. So there's the mold. Oh, look at that! So this is in the color Code, and that's the color that I wanted for the fountain, whereas my planters I wanted in that terracotta color over there. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Oh my. Oh, look at that! Oh my gosh! Look at how beautiful. Oh, that is so pretty. What do you think, Michael? What do you think?
I'm blown away.
It's amazing. Isn't that going to look so good?
That is gonna look so good in your yard.
Oh my gosh. So this is going to be on a plinth, and then we're going to have the surround.
Yep.
Oh,
and the water comes up and cascades all
yeah.
the way.
And so they'll come through and they'll clean up all of this stuff, all, you know.
Yep.
How special is it to see it getting made, huh?
Blows me. The attention to detail. And it's all done by hand. That's what's so amazing.
I know. The amount of human touch.
Yes.
At every part of this factory is just absolutely incredible.
Yes.
I cannot believe it.
I know.
This is just a dream.
It's
a dream come true. Yeah. That's my fountain, you guys. That's my fountain. So they'll reuse this mold for other fountains, right? They'll just keep reusing it over and over again. But look at how gorgeous.
So we'll finish that off. This will all be rubbed down, and then we'll finish it over with the mix, fill in any small holes that we might have here.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you call that finishing?
We'll do that as finishing. There you go. Simon's going to do that.
Here we go. This makes it so much more special.
Oh, I know.
To see it, yeah.
So this is yours.
I know. I'll never forget this. Every time I see this,
Every time you look at it, can you think of Simon?
I saw Simon do it. I gotta show the H.
Yep.
The H, look how special that is. Oh, I just love it. I love it. I'm so happy with my choice. I was really stressed out about choosing the right color.
Simon formats now.
Oh, yes.
Together, restrict it, put them all back together.
It's just like a release agent.
More release agent going on.
Okay.
So the stone one for it doesn't stick to the rubber.
Oh, okay.
And then he's going to pour that again.
So you're going right again.
Yep.
Right again. So Simon's putting the release agent on now. Apparently they're going right away. And he's going to pour it again. And what's this inner piece called again?
That's the bung.
The bung.
B-U-N-G.
B-U-N-G. I thought it was so funny hearing the name of it. This is the bung.
This is the bung.
It's
a British bung.
Yeah. We have to specify that. British slang is cracking us up.
Leon in the background finishing off the product that he's just poured over there.
Oh, wow.
So he's just troweling off the surface. That's the underside of the product, so you won't see that.
Yeah.
But obviously we're troweling it off so it's level, so when you put the planter on the floor, it's not going to rock at all.
Oh, yeah. That looks like a heritage planter.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
You should come and work for us.
I
You
really
know-
should.
you
I know all of
you
them
know
now.
all the products. Look at you in sales.
I'd be good at sales.
You definitely would. You definitely would.
All right, Simon's gonna pour. I'm excited to see this
Copper pipe going in now.
for the pump to
Just
go
on the
through.
locator. So we make sure, by using that we make sure that the copper pipe is central through the mould.
Oh.
So it's not going to move when we're doing the
Yeah.
pouring.
I'm going to do the mix. Basically, we've got a waterproofer, bit of accelerator,
Okay.
and then we've got a plasticizer. It's like a water reducer.
A water reducer?
Yeah, so you do use less water.
Oh, interesting.
And then a binder. Binds it all together.
Okay. It's like you're cooking.
That's it.
Is that the dye?
The dyes, yeah.
What color? We're doing slate?
This is Portland.
Portland.
Yeah,
Oh.
it just makes it like an off-white,
Oh, interesting.
so it's not brilliant white. Then we add some cement.
Cement. So he's putting the cement in. So what Simon's making right here, this is called the Tech Light product. And it's surprisingly light. I'm shocked at how light it actually is compared to natural stone. And what they use is they actually use fiberglass shards, which that gives the strength to it.
50-50.
Okay. Simon just said it's 50-50. This stuff to that stuff. Oh, wow. Did you call that like a slurry?
That's it, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Flow it, make it flow.
So we're making the same West Lodge fountain, just like my code fountain, but this one, as you saw, it's going to be Portland.
Binds it all together.
Oh, binding.
Yeah.
Once you put that in, do you have to? Are you on a timeline? Time crunch?
Yeah, about 20 minutes. Yeah.
20 minutes? That's a time crunch. I'd be stressed. And then let me see that.
This is the fibres.
That's what gives it the strength.
That's it.
Interesting. Wow. And there it is.
There it is.
It's the batter. Very cool. I want to see you pour it. I want to see how that happens. There it is. Someone's West Lodge fountain getting created right now. So if you ordered a West Lodge in the color Portland, Simon might be making it for you right now.
You made yours.
You did. I should have you sign it. So this will take about 20 minutes to set up, but you guys let it sit overnight?
Yeah, 24 hours.
24 hours.
Yeah, we've come in tomorrow and demold it. The reason I use 2 jugs, it saves the mess.
Oh, yeah. So that's your messy one.
That's it.
I get it. Yeah, because that would be dripping everywhere.
Everywhere.
What's the hardest mold for you to do?
The hardest.
Yeah.
Probably a Spartan bowl or a Herculean bowl.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Spartan bowl.
they're quite big.
Why? Is it just because they're so big?
It's 7 mixes.
Oh.
I've got 2 in there.
Oh.
Yeah, it's big.
So
So you have to do
3.5 buckets, 3.5 mixes.
Do one, put it aside without the binder.
Yeah.
And then start the other one.
Oh,
and then you put the
interesting.
binder in the next one,
And then that.
and then you pour that, and then bind it in the next one and go.
My
down.
gosh.
It's quite a, yeah,
Quite a process.
that's it.
I can see why that's a tough one.
Yeah. Good to see your product though, isn't it? Your
Oh
product
my God, it's
purchase.
gorgeous. It's so beautiful.
So what I'm doing is trying to get the air out of here.
Yeah.
It sort of goes under. So I tip it
Okay,
over.
let's see. Oh yeah. Keep you strong, Simon.
It does.
Right?
Keeps you fit. I'll do that again. Give it a spin.
Oh my gosh. So it's spreading it out to all the outskirts of it. Wow. Very cool. Very cool, Simon. Last little bit.
So we put the accelerator in. Within a couple of hours, I can take this out.
Oh, really?
Trail it up, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Make sure it's nice and level.
Yeah. Because that would be important. Oh, boy. Oh, look at that.
You know
Look.
what I mean? About round here.
Oh, yeah.
Get a lot of air. trapped
Making
around there,
sure.
so you're just sort of tipping it all out.
Doing the finishing?
So this was thanks to your rocking And rocking and rolling, that's what made it. Oh, look at how
And that's where your
neat.
hose will fit on you.
Yep. I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone here at Haddonstone again. They've been so wonderful. Every single person here has been willing to basically show us what they do, how they go from mold to masterpiece. And I am so excited because tomorrow we get to go to one of the most important horticultural gardens in the world where we can see one of these Haddonstone pieces in the wild. It's amazing. Until then, I hope you all have a chance to get in your garden today.